If you have a Google TV device and you're just fed up of the home screen looking very busy with all of these sponsored applications, all of this sponsored content, top selling movies, popular movies, all of this clutter directly on your home screen, what's the easiest way to remove that without installing any third party application, without typing in any commands? Is there a fix? Well, built into all Google TV devices, I'm currently using the Google Streamer 4K. There's actually a special mode called an apps only mode. And in that mode, it'll take away all of these sponsored applications, all of this recommended content, giving you a super clean, super minimal look you can use directly on your homepage. So how can we turn this on? Well, let me show you how you can do that. And I will also show you one other tip, which I do on all of my Android TV and Google TV devices, just to ensure maximum performance. Okay, if I now go over to my settings, which you can access by long pressing home. So 1, 2, there we are. Let's go into all settings. I can now scroll down to where it says accounts and sign in. Let's go into that. I can now select my account, go over to the right. Okay, so let me just turn off these autoplay trailers. That's now off. Keep scrolling down. And here we have this apps only mode. So it says here that with apps only mode, this will now hide Google's recommendations from your home screen, along with your ability to give feedback on movies or shows. So again, if you're not interested in that, you just want the quickest way to access your favorite applications with minimal clutter, minimal recommendations, or ideally no recommendations, apps only mode is a great option, especially because it doesn't need you to install any third-party launchers or any ways to modify your home screen. Literally just one click, I can press select. I get another warning. I can now click on turn on. Let's now press the home key. All of those recommendations have now been removed, and I can now very quickly access all of my favorite applications, as you can see here. Now, previously with the previous apps only mode, they didn't have any adverts at the top, but unfortunately now you will see one advert in the background, but it is just one advert. At least you know when you go through your applications, you're going to see just your own applications and none of that recommended fluff from Google. So very easy to do. I can quickly navigate around and launch any of my favorite applications. Now, the other tip I was going to mention is if I go back to my settings, click on that, I'm going to turn on my developer options, which you can do by going down into System. Let's go into About. Let's go over to where it says my build number. I'm going to press the select button here 7 times. So 1, 2, and we can see on my device, it tells me that I'm already a developer. Do that on your device 7 times. Once you get the message that you are a developer, you can now go back and you now have access to these developer options. Let's open this up. I can now scroll down, and for maximum performance on your device, the 3 options we're looking for are these ones here. So you've got your window animation scale, transition animation scale, and animator duration scale. So for the first 2, I recommend just turning them off. There we go. So now no more animation there. And the last one, I recommend turning it from 1 times to 0.5. The reason why you can't turn it off, I mean, you can turn it off, but if you do turn it off, then when you try to use a virtual mouse in applications like Downloader, you'll see that your virtual mouse will jump from corner to corner. So to ensure that doesn't happen, set this to 0.5. And you can see now, guys, because the animations have now been turned off, just moving around does seem to be definitely snappier. Let's go back to home. You can see now moving around, selecting things definitely seems to be faster than before. And you can apply this to all of your Android TV or Google TV devices. Now, the last one, if you want another tip on how you can block all adverts across all of your third-party applications, your streaming applications, all of your favorite kind of applications you can see on my home screen, the best way to do that is to use the TDUK DNS switcher, which you can turn on with one click once you've enabled network debugging on NVIDIA Shields or your Google Chromecast, or on other devices enabled USB debugging. Once you've enabled that option, you can now click on start using encrypted DNS servers. Then from that point forward, all of your DNS requests from your device to that server will be fully encrypted. That means your ISP, governments, hackers, nobody can monitor those DNS queries. But the other big benefit is you can actually select specific DNS servers which are designed for ad blocking. So with those servers, you just won't see any more adverts on your device, whether you're using a browser or streaming applications. Anytime those applications or that browser tries to make a request for an advert or to load an advert, that request will be automatically dropped by these ad blocking DNS servers. So do have a look. It is available directly on the Play Store if you want to check that out. So really appreciate your support. Do like and share this video, and I'll hopefully catch up with you guys real soon. Thanks.